So what I have to show you today is a Springfield Armory mil-spec 1911, which is a 45 caliber. And as you see it here, you have a 5-inch barrel on this gun. And I'm going to be doing some videos on firearms. And for those of you who don't know anything about guns, I'll tell you the first thing people should tell you is when you pick up a gun, you want to make sure it's unloaded or it's loaded. Either way, what you want to do is you want to be sure of the status of your firearm. So I am sure of the status of this firearm, and it is loaded and ready to go. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be unloading this firearm. And the first step I'm going to do is remove the magazine. And this button right here is going to do that. And you have the magazine come out. See right there? There's no magazine in the gun. Now, if you assume there's no bullet in the gun, then you'd be wrong, because there is still a bullet in the gun in the chamber. Even though we took out the magazine, there's still a bullet in the gun. And in a 1911, in order to pull back the slide, you're going to hit the safety right here. Right now the safety's on and the hammer's down. So I can't pull the trigger because the safety's on, but the hammer is down and ready to go because this is a double action only pistol. But in order to unload the gun, I take the safety off. So right now the gun's 100% ready to shoot. The only other thing is this back safety right here. The back safety is pressed. This gun is ready to shoot, but I don't want to shoot it. I want to unload it. So what I'm going to do is grab it back here on the knurling where it's meant to grab, and you want to be careful. You don't want to overreach and get your hand pinched because this metal is really tight. And then you want to pull it back, and I'm going to lock the slide back, and I'll show you how I did that in a second. But you saw the bullet come out right here. And then just to double check, even though I know there's no way a bullet could be in there, I'm looking into the chamber, and let me try to show you on the camera there. There's the angle. You see if the bullet was in there, you would see it right there. Like I'll show you right now. You see, there's the bullet in there. No bullet. So at this point, there's no bullets in the gun at all. At this point, you could look right down the barrel, if I get this right. Yep, and you'll see it's completely safe. So anyways, it's going to be a brief video, and I guess really now it's mainly on gun safety and less on the 1911, but I want to showcase a couple other things besides my 1911, which is including my holster, and I feel really bad. I couldn't find the brand. I have the packaging around here somewhere, but I'll have to update that later. But I have this leather holster here, which just clips right on your belt. And he was saying there's a way to make this inside carry too, but right now it's configured for outside carry, which is your traditional wearing a pistol on the outside of your body where people could see it possibly. Anyways, I think it has a good fit. I am happy with it. I'll have to share the brand when I get that information. But that's my 1911. That's my holster. And the last thing I have to show is the same brand, same material, same style holster for the magazines themselves, which I have 2 of. So that's pretty nice. You can have one in the gun, and then I should get an extra magazine, have one in the gun, and 2 in this holster here. And lastly, mainly to show a friend of mine the brands of ammo I have. I'm not quite sure if they're the best ones to get or not. I've looked up some pretty good things, but maybe some of it is really higher quality than I need. But either way, all these are hollow points. I guess I'll talk a little bit about that. Well, these two right here, actually, I don't even, here. That's a hollow point. Let me focus the camera here. And it didn't focus. Let me try one more time. There we go. Oh. Dang it. It's because I'm moving around. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Hollow point obviously has a hole on the top of it. And the simple explanation is it does more damage when it hits the body because of the dynamics of the bullet. And those are ideal for home defense because they don't go through walls as well as your Full Metal Jacket bullet. Alright, this is a hollow point too right here. That's another brand hollow point. So they get stopped up in your walls easier, and the human body as well. Anybody really. They don't penetrate as far, and they do more damage. So they do more damage at impact, and they stay there. So it's good for home defense because it does more damage, and whoever you're shooting, you're more likely to kill them or disable them, I guess is the politically correct word. And also you're going to have less chance of collateral damage. Now this is interesting. I want to get my friend's opinion on this, but it's my first time. It looks like rust or something on this ammunition. I think this is your cheapest of the cheap right here. But you see that mark right there? I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. My first time. And this stuff's never got wet, that's for sure. It's just been sitting around, but I've never seen this effect, but it's interesting to show. I'll have to get my friend's opinion on that. And by the way, I have decent knowledge about firearms and weapons, but there are people out there who know so much more than me. And I would like to get at least one or two of them to come on and talk a little bit about their knowledge, because as far as D&D and gaming books, really I'm in the top percentile of the world for knowing about that stuff. But regarding firearms, I still know a lot, but there are people out there who know a lot more than me that I need to learn from, and hopefully we could all learn from them. So that's a quick video talking about some ammunition and holster and my 1911.